I could tell you that the new 661 bhp, 208 mph 599 GTO is the fastest, most powerful road car that Ferrari has ever built. I could also tell you that thanks to an exhaustive programme of upgrades not just to its engine and chassis, but also to its braking system and aerodynamic package, it's the most advanced front-engine road car in the world right now. But let's ignore the boring details for the time being, and instead, well, get a load of this. I'm really not quite sure where to start with the praise of this car. It is fantastic in just about everything it does. The steering is so detailed, and there's so little physical movement required on the wheel itself to actually get the thing to turn into corners. It's just beautiful. I've never come across steering like it. The brakes are also absolutely immense, and there's really nice feel through them too, which is rare for carbon ceramics. What else? Well, we can't really forget the engine, can we? How do you describe a 6-litre V12 that produces 661 horsepower and sounds like this? I mean, GT3 RS's and Lamborghini Gallardo, even Superleggera's, would not see which way this car had gone in a straight line. It's that quick. I found a brand new musical instrument. It's called a Ferrari 599 GTO. Here goes. Chassis, well, on the road you'd have to be absolutely crackers to get anywhere near the limits of this thing. What is surprising though is how nicely it rides, and that's partly because you can dial up or dial down at the comfort levels with the Manotino switch there. But to find out really how it handles, I think we need to go to a track. And as we are in the vicinity of the Mugello MotoGP circuit, I think we should go there toot swing. So I guess the question is the GTO merely a tweaked 599 GTB when it comes to circuit handling, or is it a slightly detuned 599XX? Well, I've done quite a few laps in it now. Poor Mr. Cameraman there is on the verge of throwing up, and I think the conclusion has to be that this is only a very mildly detuned 599XX. This car is sensational on a track. Its engine and gearbox work so well together, and the electronics, they don't prevent you from falling off. You can turn them all off if you want to, but what they do is just sort out your problems. If you enter a corner a bit too quickly, they just trim back the throttle, and basically you cannot have a massive oversteer moment on the way out of the corner if you're in race mode. If you turn everything off and you behave like a hooligan, you will fall off the circuit. It's as simple as that. But the key thing is, they have designed these electronics not to make you safer, but to make you quicker. That's a totally different philosophy towards ESP systems and traction control. And I tell you what, the way the whole thing blends together on a circuit, it is mind-boggling. This car is mind-boggling. Which leads me to one conclusion. I'm starting to babble here, but I quite like it. Is the 599 GTO at £300,000 actually the best value car Ferrari makes right now? Well, look at it like this. The XX costs £1.3 million. So if the GTO is 4/5 of an XX, doesn't that make it the most fantastic value Ferrari you can buy? It does in my book.